Have Scott Arthur from Star of Hope joining us on the phone now. Scott, great to talk to you.
Good morning.
Well, tell us what the situation is right now at the shelter. Are you at capacity? Are you accepting any more people this morning?
Yes, we are in capacity. We have 300 beds already full at the Downtown Men's Development Center at Star of Hope. And we still have a lot of people who are kind of wandering in, and we're more than happy to help them. We can give them a couple of blankets. We make sure that they get a sack lunch, maybe a hot cup of coffee, and we let them know that we are here, and we're more than happy to help them when we do have facility opened up. But right now we are full.
Scott, when I think about how cold it's been, it just seems like you couldn't even survive it. And you're saying they're just now trickling in. Do you know where they've been or where they were able to go overnight to get through that tough night we had?
Yes, they were. And I have not heard any stories about fatalities or something like that, which is great because sometimes a lot of them will go out there and they'll maybe get a bottle of wine or something like that and think that they can, kind of drink the night away and they'll be okay in the next morning. And that's just not the case. And many times they just do not wake up. But I haven't heard that so far, so that's good.
So what are some other options, other places that people can go, other partner organizations that you work with where people can find help? Because we know you are full. I remember we talked with him yesterday and he was full yesterday. So this has not changed overnight. Where else can people go?
Well, we send them to a warming center at this particular point, and when they get here, we do give them some blankets and a list of warming centers. And if they have a problem, maybe it's a little bit too far away, we're more than happy to call 311, and they will send someone to actually get them to a warming center.
Scott, what can people who are listening and watching right now do to help the Star of Hope? What are your greatest needs?
Blankets. We need blankets. We give away a lot of blankets. We've given away hundreds. But these people need more than just one or two blankets. They need 3 or 4 blankets. They use them for a mattress. They use them to stay warm. If they're soiled or something like that, they throw them away. So they need more and more blankets. And, of course, in the cold weather like this, we need hats. We need gloves. We need scarves. And more than anything else, if someone can't get in the car and do a donation, we can send them to sohmission.org and let them make a financial donation. That would be great.
Obviously, it takes a lot of volunteers to make sure that you keep all of your efforts going, that they have meals, that everything stays clean. How can anybody who wants to help in our community reach out and make a difference?
That's a great question. They can go to sohmission.org, and there's a drop down that says volunteers, and there's a whole page of options on how they can reach out and help.
Do you expect your capacity to free up just a bit in the next 24 hours or so, or do you believe this will be the same going into the evening?
I think probably the next 48 hours or so, it'll start to lessen out. I think in the next 24 hours, everything is pretty much going to stay the way they are.
Scott, did you have people who had never gone to seek help at Star of Hope before say, this did it for me. This was just too bone-chilling, too dangerous. For the first time ever, they came into the shelter, maybe?
That's exactly right. And what we did was we put together a list of warming centers, but on the flip side, we put together what we can do at Star of Hope, and not only just a couple of days' worth, but we like to have them in and look at our programs. They can stay with us for 6 or 8 or 10 months and change their life. We help them get jobs. We help them get housing. So, yes, we welcome them in. We've had a number of people that have never been there before, and hopefully they want to stay with us.
And Scott, Sally and I, a lot of us here at Fox 26 have gotten to participate in your fashion show every year. It's one of your biggest fundraisers where we all, really hope that you raise a whole lot of money. And one thing that we get to hear when we're backstage is we always hear the testimony of people who do just exactly what you said. People who were down on their luck and end up just going on to get, you help with clothing, and they go on to get that job interview and they get a job. And I mean, we're just in tears back there, amazed at how you can help turn lives around.
Well, we do that with the help of the public, and you guys help us reach out to the public all the time, and we appreciate that.
All right. Scott Arthur with Star of Hope, we thank you so much for all that you do and all of your insight on what you're dealing with right now. We appreciate you, sir.
No, thank you.
Yeah, so important that people donate if they can donate, and just remember people who don't have a home to go to.
Right, yeah, the Harris County Sheriff's Office Homeless Outreach Team and HPDs, they're going around as well trying to encourage folks to seek shelter or go to at least a warming center. We have all those locations on our website too, by the way, that are up and running. Right now,